Rocket League bots are truly an enigma. On one side, you have AI like Merlin that randomly start wall humping in the middle of the play. And on the other, there's ones like Tex that can pull off a 180-degree power slide to defend the net. Today in this video, we are going to look at some of the craziest bot plays ever seen. And this incredible collection of bot dominance and supremacy is brought to you by a sponsor that wants to help you start making your own Rocket League bots. SkillQuest's Python programming course provides a fun and engaging way to learn core programming concepts that pair your love of Rocket League with the development of valuable real-world skills. The instructor-led on-demand video content allows even beginners to create a unique Rocket League bot while becoming proficient in the Python programming language. The SkillQuest Discord community also provides continued support by answering questions and arranging weekly scrims between student-made bots. And finally, included in your course purchase is an entry in the upcoming SkillQuest bot tournament, where you'll compete against fellow students for a part of the $2,000 prize pool. To sign up and start programming now, use my link that's in the description and pinned comment below. And big thanks to SkillQuest for sponsoring this video. This video is going to feature two separate top 10 lists. The first will cover one-of-a-kind Rocket League plays made by standard Psyonix AI, and in the second, I'll be highlighting some amazing clips from the custom Rocket League bot community. While I've seen a few different bot wall pinch plays over the years, this is probably the cleanest one I've ever found, as Hound pulls off this no-bounce, 106km/h cross-field shot. Commenter Capybara summed up the GIF and probably this whole video when they said, "Psyonix bots are truly sensational. They either bump you away an own goal in the top corner, or you get something like this clip. There is no in-between." For our second play, Gerwin gets thrown into the air by an opponent and ends up in the perfect position to block the save attempt and get the dunk goal. In the comments, some Redditors speculated about Gerwin's reaction to the play, and one commented on how this shot went against their personal preconceived feelings about this bot. Expect this out of Boomer, not Gerwin. Wow. Interestingly, this is actually a common theme and discussion we will continue to see throughout the rest of these clips. Yes, it seems some bots have fans, and some bots have haters. There's two reasons Rex wears a crown. The first is that Rex is Latin for king, and the second is plays like this. But some in the comments seem to dispute Rex's rule, with Boomer continuing to be a popular choice. I also enjoyed this comment from Nailscat telling the opponents to Rex in peace. Though personally, if I had to come up with a catchphrase for this clip, I think I would have gone with, "Get Rexed." After this player fails to secure the goal, his bot teammate Poncho boosts in to take the shot, gets bounced off the ball, and hits a backward double touch so impressive, there is no mention of other bots in the comments of this post. Though someone did decide to come up with the title that Poncho would use if they had made the Reddit post themselves. We've already had bots invade our competitive matches. If they start posting their clips to flex on us, well, I think that's when it's all over for human players in this game. For number 5, we have the OG bot Raja making these champs look like fools as he jumps, then puts the ball underneath them for the goal. While the commenters questioned just how many bots were in this clip and the alleged rank, really, I have to say none of the human players came out looking good in this one. I mean, where is that other blue guy going? And since I know someone is going to question this in the comments, let me point out that this player is using an old mod that let you change opponent cosmetics, and that is why Raja has the Hellfire goal explosion. This screenshot here helps confirm Raja's bot status and its ice cold veins, seeing that it pulled off this play while running on 0 boost. What a legend. While it's a well-known fact that bots don't use ball cam, they usually don't like to flaunt it like this. Did Styx just get stuck in a bad situation and react, or was he actually showing off here? Well, the top comment on the post provides another theory. They say, judging from past experiences, the bot was probably trying to score an own goal, but missed. Drawing comparisons to both the Harlem Globetrotters and a war crime, the bots in our next clip seem to have taken exception to this player assuming he can 1v4 them. While the tags are hidden in this one, the bot debate still continued on in the comments, with each commenter free to imagine that their favorite bot was part of this savage foursome. The legendary Boomer takes the lead here in this big brain deception that lulls the human team into a false sense of security until the time was right, at which point the bots fire off a quick 3-way passing play for the goal. Sauce of Pizza explains that they had been showing a new player the game and had gathered around to watch Boomer humping the wall when, and I quote, "all of the bots opened their third eye and absolutely bent us over and smoked a banger of a play." Well, he really has a way with words, doesn't he? In this clip taken from back when Rumble was still in unranked mode, Rex shows us that Psyonix AI can aerial. Sort of. In reality, Rex was more along for the ride than an active participant in this cross-court aerial play, as he gets hit with the Disruptor ability just before jumping to latch onto the ball with spikes. For you non-Rumble players out there, Disruptor is a power-up an opponent targets you with that gives full boost, but then causes you to use it uncontrollably. And sometimes that can actually be helpful, like in this case where it ended up giving us an incredible and one-of-a-kind aerial bot goal. Our final standard bot entry has been brilliantly edited and captioned by Snakeskull, so I'm going to be quiet and just let you enjoy it. But first, let me set the scene. Down by 1 with just seconds left in the game, Snakeskull's teammate has abandoned the match and been replaced by a bot. Fortunately though, that bot is Rex. This player and bot duo team up for a 0-second equalizer and a clutch passing play for the OT winner. With this being his 3rd clip of the top 10, I think we have settled the debate. The best bot in Rocket League is the king himself, Rex. By now it should be common knowledge that custom Rocket League AI have some pretty impressive skills. Hard-coded bots can aerial, pass, and defend, while machine learning bots dribble and flick so well that high-level players struggle against them. So instead of highlighting these now almost common bot skills, for this section I'm going to focus on some unusual plays, situations, and bots you probably haven't seen before. RLBot is a hard-coded AI that was designed by Verx to be nothing more than a tech test. Another programmer in the RLBot Discord probably described it best when he said, RLBot only asks, can I make an aerial touch? Never, should I make an aerial touch? Which might be its biggest weakness. But that desire to aerial no matter what is what gives us this impressive 3-way passing play. If you didn't know any better, this could almost pass for pro-level gameplay, if we changed the names and ignored the lack of defense, of course. But what makes it even better is the whole sequence was pretty much dumb luck. RLBot has no team play in its code, meaning none of these hits were intended to be passes at all. Void is a Rocket League bot created by Code Red that participated in RLBot League play in 2019. On the surface, it was just like any other hard-coded bot. It dodged around the field after the ball, scored some pretty normal goals, and even played defense from time to time. But it did have one unusual quirk. Void really wanted to score a Musty Flick. And after many failed attempts, it finally happened. Now, it's not the cleanest setup, but 87 km per hour is a pretty respectable shot, especially for the first Musty Flick ever pulled off by a Rocket League bot. Through the rest of RLBot League play, Void continued to try for another one, even managing to get a nice Musty assist from pinching the ball off a fellow bot teammate. But the elusive bot Musty Flick goal would never be repeated. Long before pros and SSL started adding the wall dash to their gameplay, Rocket League bots were already perfecting it. And nowhere is that better demonstrated than during the 2019 RLBot Spike Rush tournament. Now in the Spike Rush game mode, you lose the ability to boost whenever the ball is attached to your car. And you also get instantly demoed if someone touches you while you were carrying the ball. So speed is important, but tough to maintain without boost. Unless of course, your Darkseal's bot, Speakerug, that can chain wall dash all around the field to easily drop the ball into the net. Back in 2019, we didn't think this move would be viable or even possible in high-level play, but that has since been proven wrong, and wall dashing isn't just for bots anymore. The Bumblebee bot is well known for its aerial skills, but this clip is noteworthy for both the execution and why it happened. Now at the start, these are typical Bumblebee moves. Popping the ball up, the upside down aerial touch, even jumping back down off the ceiling is part of the programming. But the spinning down into the double tap is not. Due to a bug that crashed the program, the bot is actually just repeating its last control inputs as it falls down into the ball. So it's part programming, part bug, and part luck that make up this one-of-a-kind aerial goal. Immortal is a machine learning bot that has been taught to air dribble. In fact, air dribbling is its second favorite thing to do. Its first favorite? Air dribble demos. And while these clips are impressive by themselves for an AI, in this video I want to focus on something a little more unique, because it turns out Immortal can even air dribble in Snow Day. Yes, even though it was never trained to play with a puck, carrying one through the air and into the goal seems to be no issue at all. The Penguin bot was designed to demonstrate that strategy is more important than skill, and its dev claims it does this by trying to make perfect rotations. So maybe it was an attempt to rotate perfectly that caused Penguin bot to be in the unique situation shown in this clip. Yes, this seems to be a bot pulling off a squishy save, or if you prefer, the in and out save. According to Penguin's creator Dakulwan, it was not programmed to do this. Instead, he says, "I like to think that Penguin achieved sentience that day, but in reality, it just rolled really well on the RNG." What happens when two identical machine learning bots react to the same situation? Well, sometimes they end up making the exact same decisions, and weirdly, sticking to them. This Nexto team dribble actually happened during the bot's very first public video, which I recorded in April 2022. And after team dribbling down the field, the bots ended up turning this unorthodox play into an eventual goal. If the situation is right, on the rare occasion you can still see Nexto team dribble from time to time, as shown in this more recent clip. And on a slightly different note, here's a weird opponent team dribble the up-and-coming machine learning bot Ragnarok got stuck in. Funny thing is, in this situation, I'm pretty sure both bots think they're in control. Techo was supposed to be the improved successor to Nexto, but unfortunately the training did not go as planned and the bot was retired. But along the way, Techo did pick up some interesting skills, one being that Techo taught itself to ceiling pinch, and would actually make use of the mechanic pretty regularly. Now, when I say taught itself, I'm referring to how reinforcement learning works. The devs set up rewards that the bot will receive if it completes certain tasks. In this case, Techo developer Rolf says a combination of rewarding height, ball acceleration, and of course goals led Techo to adding ceiling pinches to its game. At number 9, we have yet another machine learning bot you probably haven't heard of. The developer Chaotech is training his bot Opti by way of several submodels that hope to give it a lot more of an advanced skill set when compared to most machine learning bots that just seem to resort to dribbles and flicks. And one of those submodels is encouraging Opti to flip reset. By putting the bot in unique situations taken from SSL replay files, Opti has started regularly pulling off single and even double flip resets. Now, the bot is not complete yet, but be sure to stay tuned to this channel, as I will most likely be covering it more in the future. Now, just because custom bots are better and faster than standard AI doesn't mean they don't suffer from some of the same issues. Yes, they also score better and faster own goals as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this collection of some of the craziest bot clips in Rocket League history. Now, for more unique bot content, I invite you to check out this special 1v1 challenge where my freestyling bot Stallion takes on the GC level AI Nexto. Also, be sure to visit the skill quest link below if you want to start programming your own Rocket League bot. My name is Rocket Sledge. Thanks for watching.